Don't worry, no one cares. Appearance is not the same as essence. Hello, this is Andre speaking, and I'm a psychotherapist operating out of Copenhagen, Denmark. And today I will be making a video where I will shine the spotlight on the main insight that will guide this channel going forward. And that is because the best social advice I have ever gotten is from a YouTube video from the channel The School of Life. And the title of the video was, "Don't worry, no one cares." Most people had at some point or other had an experience of another person being intensely preoccupied in order to try to find everything that is negative and can be criticized with one's own appearance. When I use the word appearance, I'm referring to, among others, one's physical appearance, the thoughts in the mind, emotions in the body, identities or stories about who we are, and even the entire personality. It can be an exceptionally excruciating experience to be criticized from another person, and it can feel like the ground is shaking when you get that negative examination. And sometimes one's own self-image can be cast into doubt. There are two ways in which what I'm going to call the small I can attempt to get out of this uncomfortable situation. The first possible route out of this situation is to make one's appearance as pretty and as free of errors as possible. Let's say perfect. To use a metaphor, you take a balloon, the balloon of the appearance, and you blow it up and make it as big as you possibly can in order to get away from the emotion that one's appearance is not good enough. The other way to get out of this situation is to make oneself as ugly and as full of error as humanly possible. If you meet another person and you start by telling everything that is wrong with you, you can kind of get ahead of the presupposed criticism that you think is going to come your way. And you can demonstrate that you can always beat yourself harder than any other person will ever be able to do, and thereby try to undercut the criticism and attacks from the outside. Again, to use this metaphor of the eye as a balloon, here you deflate the balloon and hope that this deflated balloon, which is not very attractive, will not attract other people's critical eyes. None of these ways works in a very satisfying way. What other people are criticizing is one's appearance and not one's essence. The appearance is subject to permanence, which means that it will vanish sooner or later. And it's only a tool of the essence. The stronger you are identified with your appearance, the more shame, guilt, fear, lust, anger, and pride will run the show behind the scenes, so to speak. But I've come here today to say that it does not have to be like that. The world does not have to be that dangerous. And the world does not have to be something that you always have to keep an eye out for and defend yourself against. Yes, sometimes you need to defend yourself and you need to have boundaries, but don't get stuck in this defensive mode of either inflation or deflation. If the negative person who intends on criticizing your appearance could actually see your essence, and thereby also saying that this person could see his own essence or her own essence, the person would not shower you with negativity, because the stronger you are identified with your essence, the more love, compassion, peace, wisdom, and joy will run the show behind the scenes, so to speak. So take it easy and don't worry. Put up your boundaries, and I'll have another video on boundaries soon, because the other person can not see you anyway.